vice we have that takes away from a fulfilling life, from a tree of life, is greed. Many of us, we miss out on friends and family and going to church and worshiping God because we think we need more money. Let me give you some financial advice. I don't give it very often, but write this down. You're going to want to remember this. Spend less money. Boom. That's all I had to say. If you spend less money, you wouldn't need more money. You'd have more time. I don't see too many pens. You guys are already there. That's okay. But the point is very simple. If we break ourselves to try and get more money, more promotion, more, you store up wealth on earth where moths eat it. You store up wealth where rust will corrode it. We're supposed to store up treasure in heaven. The lazy man, it says, diminishes his own soul. The lazy man's soul is always wanting. It's the opposite of a tree of life. We have a generation of young people that have stronger thumbs than the history of the world has ever seen. They are so powerful in these joints. It's uncanny. But they might be getting high scores in the video games. Coolest avatar ever. But at the same time, they're missing the life that God has for us. Laziness can cost you. Lust can cost you. Greed can cost you. Cowardliness can cost you. The list could go on. But I want us not to take those kind of foolish costs, but I want to accomplish what God has called us to accomplish. And the best way we can do it is by, number one, being a life giver. Mothers, there is something so special about you that no matter what buildings men could build, what inventions us males could come up with, nothing compares to the life coming into the world. You ever go through a maternity ward, or maybe some of you mothers, it was you yelling. It sounds like a torture chamber. Oh God! Push! Leave me alone! You know, why'd you do this to me? Never again! You know, you hear the screams of agony. Push! I'm pushing! More ice chips. I mean, it's a tough one. And you go through that agony, that pain, after months of an alien being growing in you, taking the calcium out of your teeth, taking all your nutrients, and morning sickness, noontime sickness, nighttime sickness, aches and pains. You give of yourself, mothers. But note what it says in John 16. In all the travail, in all the pain that a mother goes through, when that baby comes out, they forget about it. Because a life has come into this world. Never again, why'd you do that to me? A year later, hey, maybe we can have another one. And the guy's thinking, did you not remember that last year? That was one tough year. And she's thinking, but look how cute the child is. Look what we got for it. And mothers, you're right. To bring a life into this world. I love how John writes in 3 John. He says, I have no greater joy in all my life than to see my children walking in the truth. Amen. Amen. I have right now the greatest gift. All 4 of my children love Jesus Christ. Yeah. You guys are a good congregation to my kids. My daughter leads worship. My son over there preaching right now. But they sincerely love Jesus Christ. And I hope that's always the case. Amen. Because even though some of us don't have biological children, we ought to have spiritual children. Amen. And that's what it's about, being born again. Being born into the body by the Holy Spirit. That you might make some disciples that they don't look like you. They don't sound like you. They're not biologically your children. But Paul writes to Timothy, he says, to my true son. You know, there's a lot of preachers out there. There's a lot of teachers out there. I remember one time I was preaching and I just finished the message and I was walking back and in the back pew, Pastor Manny was coming up to close out the service and one of the brothers had some earphones and I couldn't see him from here, but I saw him when I was up close and he was watching another pastor's service. And then he did doubles. I go, oh, hey, Pastor, you got to check this guy out. Hey, you're sitting in church. This guy's really good, Pastor. You'd get a lot out of him. Thanks, man. Maybe we can put him on the big screen. Apparently, people watch church on big screens sitting in pews nowadays. That's new to me too. I say, hey, check this guy out. Listen, let me tell you something. There are plenty of TikTok pastors, Facebook pastors, Instagram pastors, whatever else kind of pastors there are. You got 10 million of them. But you ain't got many fathers. You don't got many people that know you. You don't got many people that love you. You don't have many people that pour themselves into you. And this is life-giving. When we decide that we're going to pour ourselves out into other people. You can do it at work. You can do it with your neighbors. The Apostle Paul says to the Thessalonians, I don't need letters. You know me. You know my manner of life. You know my habits. At the end of service today, we're going to celebrate communion, where Jesus said, this is my very body that is broken for you. This is